Thank you very much for doing this, especially because it's a cold, which we all know.
Welcome.
Please, could you first of all introduce yourself a little bit? Just who you are, what you do, when you did start getting involved with blind soccer, a little bit of introduction.
Hi, I'm Lee Greatbach. You asked me to also talk a little bit about myself. I live in Worcester, England. I've been married for 3 years this June, and I'm father to my young son of 13 months. I've been involved in blind football for a number of years, 12 years to be exact. It really all started improving for me when I was at school, St Vincent School for the Blind to Liverpool. We would go out every day and play football on the playground. We would play in schools competitions, and then when I went to the Royal National College in Hereford, I played in my first European blind football tournament in 2001. The next highlight for me from there was 2008. Fortunately, I was selected with a couple of our players in the tournament in our team to play in Beijing. And from there, I carry on playing every month in the Blind Football League. And this tournament was a great opportunity to come and show what we had as players and as a team. That's where I've come from, and those are some of my thoughts about the tournament.
Can I ask you what position do you play?
My position is striker for our team, as it was viewed in this tournament, but I also like to play on the left, which is my preferred position in the Blind Football League. I also like to challenge myself on the right wing as well, and try and improve myself all round as a player. I play number 10 in the tournament, and in the league I play number 5.
Can I interrupt really quickly? Audience, what's the hell is going on?
They're like children. Give them water.
Do you know what Fatska means? It's a Czech word for...
Knock them out.
I don't know what.
You killed it. Separate them.
Like kill them.
No.
Come on, there's a line, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's fun and there's just stupidness.
You will give them later. Like, you
I'll
have
just
mine.
knock them out later with my socks.
Red card.
Jesus Christ! You don't know anything about pre-match interviews or post-match match. What a stupid German I am!
Can you take that mad German over there and just dump him in a gutter outside?
Can you not play advantage in interview situations, yeah? Christ!
Okay.
Referee.
Let's do some yoga.
Oh yeah! He's deep, people.
It's meditational yoga. It's Kundalini yoga. No. Okay. You're a striker. Can you tell me about your most important goal? Do you remember any special incident when you...
My most memorable goal, I'd have to say, and I've already said, I represented my country at the Paralympic Games, was when I scored against Argentina, because it was a major event. That was always the goal that I remember scoring.
And did you win this game?
No comment.
Okay. But then again, I would like to ask you, how is it to be at the Paralympics?
Paralympic Games is, every player will say it's a dream, it's a huge experience. You learn a lot from other competitors just through socialising in the athletes' village, and you also learn a little bit about the culture, about the people there. When you're playing in an international match, the Paralympics, it's such a buzz to, when you score a goal, to hear the crowd cheering for you and that they're behind you. But then when we score a goal, the crowd, as a rule, have to be quiet.
Thank you very much. Thank you. David, sorry, now
It's
to you.
okay, no problem.
Hi. I would like to ask you. Oh no! First of all, could you introduce yourself?
Yeah.
I forgot. I already know.
Okay, it's David Mycock. I'm the head coach of Worcester Blind Football Club. I kind of been around football forever, you know, with parents watching it, going to see Manchester United, Burnley Football Club in England. Great time, you know, just loving football really, and then getting involved in blind football came through my role as a lecturer at university. Just more or less bumped into these guys, you know, just randomly almost, and we didn't even have any footballs, etc. And then all of a sudden we just got people going, got them playing, got them excited, and here they are playing out here sort of 10 years later on and having a great tournament. So it's been a brilliant journey for us. Yeah. Are we going to sack them?
We should smack them.
Go to bed.
Smack them round the head.
Approximately when was that?
Well, obviously leaving like school, played professional football for English football clubs. Went away, did loads of different jobs, but always stayed in football. Did lots of coaching, but only with able-bodied, you know, 11-a-side mainly. But from grassroots all the way through to elite level teams. And then just getting involved in the university, obviously meeting people at Maastricht University. Just got it going really, and met people like Lee, wanted an opportunity to play, had the desire to get involved and help them, and then the next news, here we are, on we go.
We already talked before in an interview about coaching, different coaching styles. Whatever.
I know, we've got to get rid of him, haven't we? He's no good. He's had his and now he's killing ours, you know? Can anybody control him?
I don't think beer is very good.
Can we remove him?
Yeah, we can maybe remove
Is that camera
them.
stopped?
Okay.
That camera stopped.
Yeah. Can we get rid of him?
Joke now. Come on, Andy.
Can you give us 2 minutes?
I love you dearly. I like you.
He's funny, but it's not funny now.
I don't think beer is good, but cheap.
Okay. We talked about different coaching styles, and I realized that
Shut the up! I like you more.
I like my ma too. No? I would like to know because I saw you coaching, and in my opinion, you're very calm, and even in the most exciting moment, you try to to stay calm, stay on the ground. I did not see you freak out during this tournament.
I think you missed the first game though, yeah?
Maybe I did.
It's difficult. I've come from a long way, a little northern town in England, playing with people who are exceptional footballers, and then playing with people who cannot even control and travel. So the emotion that runs through being able to help these people have a great opportunity to come here is phenomenal. So for me, it's to keep in control of myself, to try and help others, to give something to them that they wouldn't necessarily have, and not to try and spoil that in any way by being a dickhead pissed up. No, I'm joking.
Edit that out.
Sorry. No, but it's great to give people a chance to play football on the street, football in the park, football in the stadium. It's all football to me. So it doesn't matter if there's 50,000 people or 5 people. I play to win, I play to love it, and I enjoy it, and I try and get that camaraderie between everybody, you know.
To me, it sounds like your priority is to play the game, not necessarily to win the game. Of course, also winning is the goal.
No, it's always to win for me, but I've had to accept that players that aren't necessarily technically gifted or that are novices, they just want to play sometimes. So to give them the opportunity to come and travel, to play different games, travel even around England or even around their city. Some blind people never really leave their local region or vicinity. So it's just been a great experience for me to just get involved with it, you know, and enjoy football full stop. It doesn't matter if it's blind, cerebral palsy, visually impaired or Premier League, it's all the same stuff to me.
Another question would be, you guys have been here in the Czech Republic how many times? More often?
I've been here quite a lot because obviously the university that I lecture in, and Jitka and Lukáš Mizilko, they came to England just to try and get blind football going, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. on the back of nothing basically, and just came over and just took a chance. They didn't even have any footballs, not really blindfolds, didn't know much about the game, and to be honest I didn't know that much more than them, but a bit of enthusiasm, nice friendships, honesty, trust, you know, building good relationships with people. That's what carried blind football forwards in England and the Czech Republic. So it was almost like a marriage of ideas that just came together, and people's enthusiasm have taken it to where it is today. So I'm really grateful for that opportunity. Lee's been all around the world obviously, but I'm not sure whether you've ever been to the Czech Republic. I don't think so.
No, this is my first time to the Czech Republic, and same as what the other players are saying, it's a privilege to be here amongst lovely, friendly people, beautiful women, and very organised people as well. We had all of our programmes in Braille. Everything had been thought of, so very thoughtful, and those are my thoughts about the country, and I'd love to come back again with my wife and my little boy, and to see more of the country. It's a very vibrant country. Dave, my coach, he's very descriptive in his coaching role. He was also descriptive about the country. There's such vibrant, colourful buildings. The city we're in now, Brno, is very striking with the churches and the big buildings. So for those reasons, I would come back again.
Borat?
I think
Borat! Get him in!
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I've been sitting here shitting my pants.
Got it.
Let him out the cage.